Okay, we're out. Still in the forest. Since we will be fighting, most possibly, main enemies will be... Nope. Still some Andreas here. I wonder if they count as big monsters or not. Leave the woman! Oh, what do we have here? Horns, diagram from Nilfgaardian Falcon Gauntlets. Okay. I'd like to take most of these things, but with only 2 kilograms, whatever that is, it will be difficult. Okay, that's certainly humans. Have you seen that?
Death to all shit-eaters!
Let's do this. now that's the butcher of Blaviken in his glory. Just look at this. One swing and most of his life is dead. Nothing is left. Timber. I think I need that. Wire, twine. Traps. I think I can disarm those. Okay, that was not. That was. Well, that is disarming in a sense. For at least that they won't bore me. What's the map? Show me the map. Something there, most possibly, since it was designed the way it was designed. Okay. No, we came from here. The Andragas were here. Oh. This thing.
Die.
Who? Who? Where? Take this. Okay, I can destroy the cocoon. Well, that usually brings... Andraga Queen. Most possibly when we will open this. Wait a second. Now we're overweighted. Sorry. I think I need this. That's the kilogram we need. Can I open this? I should be able to open this. Oh, maybe it's not working. Let me just see, is there anything interesting here? Yeah, I can open this cocoon. I'm quite sure that there will... Yeah. Here comes the Andriaga Queen. Silver sword in hand. Where is she? Kill those. Oh fuck, I forgot about that. Yeah, she's gonna die. Most possibly. Oh, come on. Oh, maybe. Let's kill this thing. More like it. Have we killed everyone? Seems so. That was close. Rags, I don't think I need that. That was a close call. Silver ore, doubt that I need it. Yes, but I need this. And again, we need to eliminate, throw something away. And Dragus trophy, far, not helpful. What else can I throw away? Some junk, which is not helpful. I'm quite sure about that. Snares. One more. Let's throw 2 more. Okay. It's most possibly some of these things, you know, they don't put those types of monsters here unless they are needed. For example, unless you need things in there. Okay. Metal sword. It's just some Dragus stuff, yeah. And in a moment we'll try to finish this quest. But first I'm quite sure there will be a lot of enemies there. Because these kind of quests, they usually have a... They usually end up with a blast. So swallow... or the decoction. That's a mixture I want to drink before we actually try our best. Plus I have to remember that I have bombs. I can use the frickin' bombs. Okay. Down we go. Sword. Mandragora. Nearing the destination. Okay, fine. Have to be prepared for almost anything now. What was that? Iron ore. Well, that's a very common thing. Okay, let me guess. She was betrayed by the smuggler. What do we have here? Or...
This is the smuggler I spoke of.
Oh, he's not a smuggler anymore.
The smuggler you spoke of. Someone's coming.
Obviously. Oh, the mage. Yeah.
You'll not sail off, you whore! Killer!
With that sword, it shouldn't be easy. It should be easy to deal with him. What the fuck? First you. This one down. Okay. There's the mage. He's the last guy. Almost dead. Oh, come on. Be a good guy. Where? Dead. Fine. Tell me who's trying to kill you, woman.
I'd not have survived on my own.
Talk, woman. You've dragged me far away from the city. You owe me an explanation. Who were those
Yes!
men? Who have you been hiding from?
I don't know.
What?
3 days like a rat, you said, and you don't know?
I knew. I mean, I had my suspicions.
So
So-
talk.
Yeah. Explanation. Tell me about those people. Yeah. Before we actually start with Marvel and Kimbold, because they are in the city, and it's quite obvious that they have to do. Must be something happening here. Must be something there. There is a conspiracy in Temeria going on. Conspiracy very deep, that's for sure. And we need to do something with it. Because, well, tell me.
Who's out to kill you?
I don't know.
There you go again.
Truly, I cannot be sure. At first I thought it was revenge for the children. But he knows I'm no traitor.
Who?
It's not Roach. We both know that.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah, tell me about the convoy. Oh, maybe these two. Crap. Which one of these? Because this might be a branching path. Okay, I want the truth about the boy's death.
What happened to the convoy carrying Anais and Busi? What about the children?
We were ambushed. The caravan was destroyed.
I need details.
We were traveling along the agreed path.
Okay.
On a limited escort so as not to draw attention. The children were in 2 separate wagons.
Most possibly there was a mistake.
Which one were you in?
I was with Anais. One day a messenger appeared with orders for the caravan's commander. A change of plans. We turned north to travel a longer route for safety's sake. Soon after the turnoff, we were attacked.
Most possibly a deliberate choice and a diversion. And we have an animated sequence here. She's escaping, people are being killed. That's most possibly when Busi was killed. Okay.
The attackers were killing everyone indiscriminately. One pulled me from the wagon, but a bolt pierced his neck. It was mayhem. I ran for the bushes and hid.
Did you see what happened to the children?
Tell me.
The driver of Busi's wagon was shot. The horses got spooked and ran off into the forest, taking the wagon with them. When the fighting was done, they found Anais still in her wagon. I turned away for fear of what they might do. They merely grabbed her and fled.
So these were most possibly Kadweni guys.
What happened to the caravan commander's orders?
I have them. After they took Anais, the bastards were in a hurry. They didn't even think to search the corpses. Take them.
Thanks.
That might be something
Sure
helpful.
You can manage that boat.
I must. I'll not return to the city. Thank you again, Witcher. And follow this through. You'll do us all a favor.
Yeah, that's something we owe Foltest, actually. Stay on the forest path or return to Loch Muin. Whoa. A tough call. I don't think there's anything else here that might be interesting. We have we have both swords. We have both diagrams. Actually, 3 diagrams. I have to quite clearly look at them and see what of these things I have to pursue to create. So let's go back to Loch Muin. Let's see. Will Roach greet us? No, I don't think so. This path. Oh, we can return to the forest. Oh, sorry. I don't think there's anything interesting there. Talk to Kimbold about Foltest children. I will read that just in a second. Just let me get back to the city. Okay. So that was the quest. I wonder. I would like there to be some kind of a. I would like to talk with Roach. It's fine. These are just guys. Is there anything interesting here? And I might try to take with me. Most of these things I can go back to these things.
Greetings.
You guys are not helping. Meteor ore. Very much doubt that we'll need that. Okay. Focus, Gabriel, focus. City, a city. Loch Muin, impressive from this perspective. Okay, finally these guys.
Blessed be the eternal fire.
As you say so.
In its radiance.
Most of these guys are religious fanatics, so have to be very careful with them. Just see, Fortamaria. Go to save Triss or help Foltest. Children, recover Foltest children. Anais herself. Gargoyle contract. Something we still need to do. Manuscript, these are fine. The Crown Witness, okay. Skyrim shortcuts, that's why I'm pressing tab. I think it's a good idea to read those manuscripts. Just let me get to the center of the city. And I think we'll stop with Kimbold. Yes, we'll see what the... First we'll see obviously what are the... Well, actually it's a good place. We're in the Temerian camp. It's the best moment to read the orders. Orders changing the convoy route. Honorable Sir. From Baron Kimbold to Horst Lubewitz. I'm the last man who would tell others how to do... I'm the last man who would tell others how to do their job, knowing even less about leading convoys than about carpentry. And I hasten to inform you that I deal with wooden items only in the privy. However, with the safety of King Foltest's children in mind, I must warn you and suggest a change to your course. The original route proven to be very dangerous and ridden with brigands, a fact that we, traveling ahead of you on the trail, experienced personally. Constable Natalis himself was lightly wounded by a treacherous arrow. Due to the importance of these in your care and the responsibility resting upon your shoulders, I suggest you travel to Starling Valley. Rest at the local tavern, then follow the old trail, which Foltest successfully rid of robbers in his time. Remember, should anything happen to these of your in your care, their blood shall be on your hands. Kimbold. So, the question is, did Baron Kimbold changed the route from Temeria to, well, you can see it from here, but the Pontar Valley. Here is the Lavalette Castle around his Vizima, the capital of Temeria. Here is the Lavalette Castle. For Watson is somewhere here. Vergen, quite some along this path, and we are actually somewhere here at the Ponta. Lochmuin is somewhere in these parts. I'm not really able to give you a direct place. And the third game will take place most possibly somewhere around here. These parts. So what I want to say is, the question is, did Baron Kimbold had the best interest of the caravan with the children in mind, writing down this letter, or was he deliberately trying to move them into a different direction and force them to go to get to the ambush? Let's see if Natalis has anything interesting to say about that. Oh, I can say to him that I know what happened to the royal children, but I can't ask him about the wound, which is actually interesting. So it was mentioned, but we need to speak with Kimbold.
Interesting personage.
But I want to also talk with the other guy. Where is he? Where is the other man? No, that's the... We're out of the Temerian camp. Here. So there's Kimbold, and then there is this Baron whose name I can't remember now. Oh, horns. Yeah, that I will take all the time. So I'd like to speak with him as well. That's Natalis. I don't know that much. Where is he? I think he should be somewhere here. When I found him, that's good. I did not found him, that I need him, I can't find him. And when I don't need him, I stumble upon him day and night.
Undeniably an interesting personage.
I don't trust you.
I don't trust you too. You're just a soldier who looks suspicious on yeah, everywhere. Jesus, that's Natalis! Come on! Yeah, he should be, wait, the fuck?
I believe there's been a misunderstanding, my lord.
What?
Get out before I call my guards.
Oh, we started
And
that.
what might I convey?
Nothing.
Baron, sir, you gave your word.
For the last time, out!
Okay, we started this quest.
Tend to this matter.
Okay, they will kill him, that's more or less quite possible. Okay, we can still say see ya. That's good. So I want to speak with the other guy first.
Hush.
These are just soldiers. We should be somewhere around here. On the right? Or maybe not. Nope. Here you are. You! Marvel!
Ah, Geralt of Rivia, I am delighted to see you among the living and the free.
Oh, really?
Yes, Count.
Such an injustice to lock you up without so much as a hearing, and then the beatings, the torture.
Oh,
it's
I remember that.
barbaric, I tell you, based on pure prejudice, the presumption of guilt.
Actually, if I'd seen what they saw.
Yeah.
But alas, such is my homeland, filled with fear and thus ruthless, cold as stone, dark and severe in aura and mindset.
I suppose there's some truth to that.
Let's see.
A response at once cautious
Where this
and
dialogue
reasonable.
will go.
Admirable qualities in and of themselves positively required in your profession.
If you say so.
But tell me, Witcher, what brings you here? Are you nipping at the heels of Foltest's killer, close to beheading the wretch, as I expect is your style? Do you require my assistance?
I just have some questions, Count.
Well, ask away by all means. I am finding
Okay.
you a skilled, if slightly reticent, conversationalist.
Nice. First of all, I like the fact that Kimbold and Marvel have a different approach to Geralt. Basically, gives you they view him differently, as we've just heard. Yeah, what brings you to Lochmeen? You don't look very Temerian. It's more or less. Well, actually, I don't know how a Temerian looks. Most of the first game was filled with Temerians, and I still don't know what a Temerian exactly is.
I've got to say you stand out, Count.
I'm flattered, I suppose, but what specifically do you mean?
I haven't quite put my finger on it, but take a look around. Would you say you resemble your countrymen?
I thank the gods I do not. It is because
Okay.
I love my homeland that I am the first to note its faults, and they are many.
Care to elaborate?
Yeah, tell me.
Hypocrisy, superstition, lack of learning. Need I go on?
Okay. No, I've heard enough of that. Basically, every country has the same problems. Just it's just a matter of scale, and I'm talking more generally, not only about the Witcher world, and usually the matter of cosmetics.
Nah, I think I get where you're coming from.
Then Lochmeen. Yeah. The question is a little bit far-fetched, because it's quite obvious that everyone and everyone more or less just a second, I'm playing with my phone with my other hand. No, not like that. So it's quite obvious why people come here, but they have different reasons, at least on the outside, that they come here for power.
What brings you to Lochmeen?
Concern for my country, Witcher, and an express and somewhat surprising request from Constable Natalis.
Surprising. How so?
Yeah.
Surely you jest, Witcher. Truth be told, few could marshal loyal forces matching mine on such short order, a Baron Kimbold excepted. Yet, though I very much held Foltest's trust, I cannot say that many of my Temerian peers feel the same way.
Why do
Okay.
you suppose that is?
They resent me. I share neither their customs nor their beliefs.
That's interesting. Do you know anything about this woman? Well, from all we know, she's good and fine and safe.
Does the name Brigida Papabrock ring any bells?
Rings bells, sets off whistles. Why? I believe my loins have grown warm. Touch my plums, touch my plums.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Fruit Witcher, especially fruit of the south. Tender, juicy, soft on the exterior. That's what I think of when you mention Dame Brigida. The woman is positively obsessed.
With what?
I was hoping for a straighter answer.
A man of your experience surely understands what I mean.
Yes, obviously, we do.
So you admit you know her well?
I know her, I have known her, and I expect I yet will, and I'm not alone in that. Though, mind you, I admire the woman. Her kind of ambition is rare among both genders.
Ever taken advantage of that? Ever asked her to run errands for you?
One must be careful
Now
with
that
the ambitious. They are almost
shines a
always
different
running
light
their
on her.
own errands. Asking them to do yours simply invites them to use you. Baron Kimbolt learned that the hard way. But why ask me about the lass, here and now of all times and places? Surely, given your close allegiance and, no doubt, many a shared drinking binge, Commander Roach has told you all.
Oh, good. What about the Roach? Yeah, I know. Oh, I don't know. But tell me about Baron Kimbolt and the connection there.
Brigida used Baron Kimbolt?
Continues to, I surmise.
To what end?
You cannot expect me to answer every little query that pops into your mind, Witcher.
But I would like to. And Roach?
Commander Roach can be strangely discreet. What do you know?
I'm hardly one to tell another man's secrets.
Indulge me.
Tell me.
If you must know, the rascal Roach rogered our dear Brigida just before he passed her off onto me, among others, with a purpose in mind, I suspect.
Oh, I like to ask.
To say.
My, aren't we dutiful?
I want to hear more about her from Roach. Alright, that's all I have from you, it seems. I think I already robbed ya. There's not much is highlighting here.
Is a witcher a kind of sorcerer?
Which means the only thing left is to talk with Kimbolt. And see what he will try to do. Because there's a plot here, and I do know that much. I think they expanded this whole place. Oh, nothing here. Which means it's all you and me. I know you ordered the convoy to change course. Yeah.
The convoy carrying Anais and Busi was ambushed. Why?
I'd like to know that myself.
I've seen your letter to Horst Lubbock, the one in which you ordered him to abandon the planned route.
Nonsense! I sent no such letter.
Oh. Well, it's hard to say. It's a bunch of text in a game, so I can't actually verify the authenticity of that piece of paper Geralt actually has. Now the big question is since we found out that he is using Brigida, will we play her game, or is that a game on her part? Did she fabricated the letter? Well, we did saw that big oaf who came for some kind of pay to him. So it's most possibly that he actually tried to catch her and we killed his lackeys there in the forest. And most possibly Brigida knows a lot more than she let us believe. But the letter looks authentic. Well, the question is, who is playing who here? Let's try this.
You're lying, Baron.
Watch your words, Wanderer. One nod from me and my people will riddle you with arrows before you can use any of your witcher's tricks.
What are you waiting for?
To hear the details of your slander.
The letter bears your seal and signature, Baron.
Where is it?
I have it with me. Well, it is unimportant, or I should show him to you. Well, let's see. I have it.
Show me.
Let's say this. No, I'll hang on to it, yeah.
You'll have to take my word.
The word of a wandering monster slayer means nothing to me.
And then why
If that's
I
the
should
situation,
value your
I've said all I have to say.
word?
I wrote no such letter.
Words come cheap, Baron. I'm finding it hard to believe you.
I care little for what you believe. If this letter exists, we are dealing with a forgery. Whoever is behind this has crossed a Temerian noble, and will be duly punished. A scribe will test the letter and confirm what I claim.
More or less, you're an interest party here. You have an agenda. So I don't think we'll go with this.
My claim, my scribe? I'd hardly call that impartial. Maybe I should just deliver the letter to Natalis.
Any accusation will be quickly dismissed.
We'll see about
Heed
that.
my words, Witcher. It would be unwise of you to jump to any conclusions. Speak with my scribe. There are objective means of examining the letter's authenticity. I promise to pay you well for learning the truth.
The truth does taste better when payment's involved.
Okay, see the scribe or go to Natalis and charge Kimball's. Now,
Kingslayer.
big question is who's doing what here? Where's the scribe? Don't see him here. But we're very close, it seems. Nope, I'm pretty sure it'll be this door. Alright. Oh, come on. Hector. You the guy?
Alchemists! Not all that falls
Drunker
out
than a
your
bard.
ass is
Won't
gold.
get anything out of him.
Yet a comrade
There's something about testing letters in his notes.
Yeah, that would be nice.
In water cold. So be bold.
Iron
Be
Levelette
bold.
interrogation reports. What do you mean? Anything else around here? Leather, cloth, robust leather. That might be helpful.
Calling me sauced? Nah.
Maybe you have
Clear
something
mind,
here.
Like a corpse.
Scribe notes, invisible ink, scribe notes. Take all of these, and in a moment we'll try to figure that one out. Note from
Young
scribe.
alchemist, do as you order.
That's
And
fine,
acid
so
to
let's
water.
see.
I don't know any of these substances. Best not risk destroying the letter. Maybe there's a formula for the activator in the scribe's notes.
Finally, a new thing. First. Question items. Books. Let's go through these. This is the order. This is our level of interrogation. Okay. Upon completing the initial procedures, we began to interrogation proper. Iron Levelette was informed of the tools which would be used. His answer, being vulgar and unworthy of a highborn man, was not recorded. Then the unkind master began to brand him with a hot iron. I proceeded to ask him my Lord Baron's questions. Unfortunately, I came upon a wall of resistance, and the subject answers were full of filth that shed no light on the issue at hand. The unkind master then reached for another tool, and after it was applied, I began to ask my Lord Baron's questions anew. So, we do know that Baron Kimball's scribe was among the people who were torturing Levelette. Scribe notes. I ask kindly, my good lord, my summons, my chores, my good lord. Not very helpful. I ask kindly, my good lord, my god. I ask kindly, lord. Seems the same thing, I think. Nearly invisible ink. What's that? Those wishing to conceal the true content of their missives from third parties often resort to penning their letters with invisible ink. A message set down in the manner becomes visible only when the document is treated with a substance that reveals the writing. Some use invisible ink as a dyer, soaking entire pages in it instead of using it to write. The recipient of a message thus threatened can confirm its authenticity by applying a substance that will turn the page a specific color, usually blue. Also, most possibly there will be. These are the same scribed notes, and we have also this formula for confirming the authenticity of a correspondence. The pages have been soaked in a substance that will turn blue when threatened with the activator. The activator's composition must be kept secret, but I offer it here in encryption form or as a reminder. Light, quench, shit, rinse. Thus you will the facts evince. To read the truth by lies deformed, guano into piss transform. Fine. The truth is, I would like to do this quest now, but it's late. I don't know how much room of the recording I have.
Light, quench, shit, rinse.
This guy is also babbling, and his babbling is most possibly because he's drunk.
Young alchemist, do as you order.
Is, I think, as well a hint to what to use here. So I'll try to understand that before we actually start the next recording, and I think I will record somewhere tomorrow. Plus we can also go to Natalis and just charge Kimbold. But I would like to see what is the most bottom layer of this whole plot. And that's what I want to find out. So, in here, in front of a alchemical table, we will try to determine whether there is a ink on the letter or not. We saw Brigida, she left. There is something here, something mysterious and something... there's a conspiracy, that's quite sure, obvious. So thank you for your time, as always. Hope to see you next time when we will come back to The Witcher and decipher this whole mystery. Ciao!